Hello, everybody. It is Friday the 6th. I think. Yeah, it is. Friday the 6th. 6-6. Friday 6-6. Another day, another exhaustion. Actually, Christina didn't sleep well last night. So hopefully she sleeps well today. We're still having some issues. We're really hoping that everything will work out just fine. But it is concerning that nobody knows what's wrong. And maybe there's nothing wrong. We'll have to see. It's stressful. Christina has a lot of problems that it sometimes is hard for people to have empathy for her. And sometimes she has a feeling that people don't believe her when she talks about all these medical issues. When really what it is that she has a very complex history. And it's kind of unfair. I don't know how many other people have the kind of medical history that my wife does. And the kind of bad luck. But that's not important. So today's topic... Shoot, I had it a second ago. Oh, judgment. Judges. So, in general, we talk about God as the judge. But I think it's further than that. It says in John 3:17 that God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save it through him. By the way, the rest of John 3 is really good. Too bad nobody looks past the John 3:16 and doesn't see all the other stuff and what it means. The point I desperately believe is that we are not supposed to be judges. Not really. Like, I get it. When you have a council of people, you have a person in a position like a judge. I understand that kind of thing like that. But I think that human beings as a whole are really bad judges. Don't take my word for it. Just think about when we use the term judge. When we use the term judge, we almost always talk about it in a negative way. People judging us unfairly, incorrectly. Judge itself should be a neutral term. The problem we run into is that when you are judged incorrectly and harshly, we don't see that as a positive thing because it's not. But God judges correctly, meaning he doesn't make those mistakes that everybody else does. Not only do I think that part of it is that us humans weren't created to judge, but I also think that it has to do with the fact that judgment is part of the fall. What's one of the first things that happens after the fall of man? Oh shoot, look at us. We're naked. I'm ashamed. Suddenly out of nowhere we become the judge of good and evil. We begin defining what is good and what is evil and what is bad and all that stuff. The moment we put on pressure, we kind of fall apart. That's one of the worst parts about the church, or at least in terms of non-Christians' view of the church, is they see it as a place of judgment, an ideology of judgment, about judgment, when the truth is, it's actually supposed to be the opposite. So, There you go. Stop judging. You're a bad judge. And don't think that you somehow are immune to that. Everyone is a bad judge. We're all bad judges. I'm just willing to say it. Anyway, have a nice day. I'll see you next floor. Anyway, now when it comes to tying your shoes, there's many beliefs of how to do it. There's all these loop-de-loops and whatever. I never learned the complicated way. Instead, I learned the very simple one, where you just do a single, and then just do bunny ears. Do basically a granny knot with bunny ears. There you go.